Hey guys, my name is Moon and welcome back for more Tsukihime, a piece of blue glass moon. So last episode, it was a battle between CL, Shiki, and Vlov. It was very chaotic and very cold. So we finished it, so let's see what happens today. Let us continue. 2 hours after the demise of Vlov Archangel, the traffic restrictions and media blackout remain in place. In order to keep a lid on the events that transpired here, inspection or photographic recording of the collapsed site has been strictly prohibited. These orders come not from the police or the military, however, but from a blonde-haired, blue-eyed foreigner. Father Mario. Look at him. He couldn't be more than 12 years old.
おー、やりたい放題ってのはまさにこいつのことだよな。使徒のカタコンベに神祖の空想具現化ときた。日本ってのはアジアが誇る先進国じゃなかったのか？いつから中世の田舎町になりやがった？こんな大騒ぎは13年前のあれ以来じゃねえのか？おい、聞いてんのか、アンド。てめえの国の話をしてんだよ、俺は。
俺に言われても困りますよ、坊ちゃん。ハイテク国家とか言われてますけど、そんなのもう10年も前の話ですし、技術も人間の程度も伸び悩んでるんすから、この国。愚痴じゃなくて、お叱りは所轄の代行者にぶつけてください。
The black-haired man takes the blonde boy's abuse in stride. The battle-scarred crater stretches out before them. Its debris-strewn surface bustles with activity. Rescue squads were attempting to save what survivors they could, while a team of local police investigators milled about. None of them knew the truth of this supernatural incident. Their job was simply to deal with the aftermath without asking any questions.
しかし、いいんですか、坊ちゃん。うちの連中使わなくて。あれ、どんだけ箝口令引いても漏れちゃいますぜ。
気にすんな。日本人は仕事熱心なんだろう。秘密厳守っていう組織の方針には従わなきゃな。よしんば話が漏れても噂止まりだ。事故現場に死体があるのは不思議じゃねえんだしな。
そりゃ不思議じゃねえですけど、不自然ではありますよ。どこにこんだけの死体があったんだって話ですし。
Was it worse? I think it was much more worse last time, right? On the other route. But I guess, a lot of the catacombs fell though, so I don't know. Who knows, right?
そりゃお前、ここで発見された死体は今夜ここにいた哀れな一般人だろうが、発見された死体イコールさっきまで生きていた人間ってのが自然だろ。
マジですか？そんな方便で通るんすか？
そこを通すんだよ。いやー、公園だったのが幸いしたぜ。無関係な人間が山ほどいたことの理由になる。理由さえあれば、あとは力仕事だわな。何のためにうちのジジイが権力ばらまいてると思ってやがる。抑えるのはトップだけでいいんだよ。下っ端や真ん中が不審がっても関係ねえ。最後にまとめる人間が握りつぶせばそれでおしまいだ。
はあ、そりゃつらい。そっか、そういう風に闇に葬られてきたのか。坊ちゃん、その年でエリートコースまっしぐらっすね。家柄的な話プラス精神的な話で、なんかもっと年相応の遊び心とかないんですか？
あるか、んなもん。ガキってのは基本つまらねえもんだって忘れたのか、30歳。ほら、無駄話してねえで監督してきやがれ。ヤバめな証拠は隠滅しとけよ。
へい、上司の命令とあれば喜んで。
あれでもちっと緊張感があれば使えるんだがな。あの捨て鉢さはなんだ。若い頃に挫折でもしたのか、カリウス。
I actually want to see more of this guy though, this other one.
私にはとんと安藤の私生活に興味はありませんので。
I mean, yeah, he showed himself last time as well, right? Let me see. If he is here and then we have his voice up, that means he showed itself. Others, there. Yeah, he showed himself last time, but after this part, he never showed himself again. So maybe in this route, maybe he showed himself much more? We'll find out.
3年前、悪徳司祭の内部告発を決意したものの、最後の最後で金に目がくらんだ恋人に裏切られ、故郷を追われ、失意の果てに父方の祖国であるこの国に島流しになったということぐらいしか。また、先月は金融機関に3万円ほど返済をした後、6万円ほど追加の融資を受けたようです。
十分知ってるじゃねえか。まあ仲がいいのはいいことだ。当面俺の下はお前と安藤だけだからな。チームワーク磨いとけよ。
マーリオ様のご命令とあらば承知いたしました。
おお、仲良くな。じゃあそろそろ報告でも聞いとくか。あの使えない方の女通していいぜ。
A nervous-looking woman is ushered through. Miss Noelle. Executor Noelle, one of the handful of people who know what really happened here tonight.
本日付で赴任した監督司祭代行マーリオ・ジャッロ・ベスティーノだ。顔合わせは初めてだよな、代行者ノエル。
I mean, Miss Noelle was kind of useless this time, yeah.
ベスティーノってラウレンティス枢機卿のですか？
There is good reason for Noelle's astonishment. No disciples of the Holy Church could fail to recognize that name or what it signifies. At the top of the Holy See stands the Pope, but he is held aloft by the 128 cardinals beneath him. The power of the Church is concentrated in the cardinals, and the most powerful of them is Cardinal Laurentis. This man, the Pope in waiting, in all but name has a grandson, Mario. Naturally, they are not related by blood. As the cardinals are celibate, they traditionally adopt children to raise as their successors. Okay? And the Holy See values the characters, but not blood. Only most pious, the most learned, the most morally steadfast are chosen to uphold the house of God. In principle, anyway. In reality, Cardinal Laurentis has an open secret. While he has been undeniably generous in his patronage, many have noted a certain similarity between his supposedly adopted children's features and his own. Oh, so maybe his actual son? Okay. He's known to the lady as a lecher in choir dress, a fraud who purchased his seat with money and power. Of course, those of the clergy close to Cardinal Laurentis known him to be pious, prudent, and compassionate in all aspects but one. He is the model priest. His sexual proclivity is the sole blemish on an otherwise pristine record. So Mario may be his actual, I guess, grandson. Cardinal Laurentis holds Mario in particularly high regard. Ostensibly, he is the Cardinal's grandson and is considered by many as his overdue successor. The expectation heaped on Mario's shoulders are evident in the fact that he wears the name Bestino, Laurentis' former surname from his years in rural obscurity. None of his more than 20 brothers are granted the same honor. Wait, what? He got 20 brothers? In short, this boy is the heir apparent to veritable church royalty, albeit royalty that has turned reclusive in recent years. No believer could blame Noelle for being struck dumb by such a figure. Though this does raise a question in her mind. If this boy remains in his homeland, he has a secure future in the highest echelons of the church. So why is he here, alone in an island nation, on the other side of the world?
でも本当に
ああ、なんだ、免許証でも見せてほしいのか。てめえ、俺がガキだからって舐めてんのか。
そのことは決して。でも枢機卿のお孫さんにしては若すぎるような。
そりゃ若えだろ。じじいが100歳超えてから愛人に産ませたガキだからな。今年で12だ。恐れ入ったか。しかもまだ弟がいるって話だ。
What? Wait, what? He was past 100 when he stuck me in one of his mistresses. I'll be 12 years old? What do you think of that? And I've got brothers even younger. Okay.
ったく、うちのじい様は吸血鬼以上の絶倫だぜ。
マリオ司祭代行。今の発言は
ただの愚痴だ。聞き流せ。てめえもそこまで信心深いって腹じゃねえだろ。無理してらしい反応してんじゃねえよ。んなことより本題だ、本題。事の始まりには間に合わなかったが、最後の締めだけは見せてもらったぜ。
はい。事の始まりというとどのあたりからでしょうか。
てめえが逃げ出したところからだ。いい判断だったな、代行者ノエル。おかげで命があるわけだ。三流は三流らしく、てめえの命を最優先ってな。逃げ足だけは見どころあるよ、お前。10年近く使い捨ての犬ころやってるやつは筋金入ってやがる。俺が法王庁に帰り次第、てめえはクビだ。修道院送りじゃねえぞ。ギロチン送りの方な。
The sudden death sentence knocked Noelle off balance. For a few seconds, her heart felt it like it stopped in her chest.
待ってください。あれには深いわけがありまして。
She fell to her knees, begging desperately for her life. It was true that she abandoned her fellow executor, she admitted, but it wasn't out of self-preservation. She had to run so she could call reinforcements, so she could live long enough to kill the real target. So please, please.
ほう、本命ときたか。じゃあ何か、てめえとあの女のコンビの標的は別なわけか。
そうなんです、そうなんです。嘘じゃありません。法王庁に問いただしていただいても結構です。司祭代理ならそれぐらいできますよね。
そうでもねえんだよ、間抜け。てめえの相方は埋葬機関だろ。あそこは治外法権だ。ジジイの意向も奴らにだけは届かねえ。てめえらがこの町にいることも今知ったばかりだよ。っていうか、司祭代行なんざただの肩書きだろうが。
He's 11 years old and he's the acting prelate.
現場において代行者はその事変が収束するまで独自の権限を認められる。 うちの絶対のルールだろ。親の七光に目がくらんでるんじゃねえよ。
じゃあ、今のは嘘ですか？
嘘じゃねえさ。偽らざる俺の本心だ。こんなガキの身分じゃそんな権限はないってだけでな。だがまあ、いい話は聞けたよな。本命ってやつの話を聞かせてもらおうじゃねえか。てめえとあの女、一体いつから潜入調査なんざしてやがった？
Real target. So yeah, they're talking about dude, what's his name again? I forgot. Noelle realizes her mistake, but it's too late to hide it. Reluctantly, she relays the result of her and her fellow executors' month-long investigation. The report takes around 10 minutes. She is quick, succinct, and very keen to emphasize that all responsibility lies with her colleague.
裏付けのない未確認情報を頼りにスコア稼ぎね。つまりはあれだ。てめえらも独断で動いてたわけか。結構。それなら潰し合う必要はねえ。協力し合えそうじゃねえか。代行者ノエル。
司祭代行。それはどういう意味でしょうか？
間抜け。今ので同じ穴の無地なだって分かれよ。俺はお忍び。てめえらは私的な暴走。奴を追っていることを上に知られるのは都合が悪いってことだろ。
お忍び。それじゃあここまでのお咎めもなしということでしょうか？
咎めようがねえな。俺は代行者なんざ見ていないし、そっちも俺の命令は受けていないわけだし。ことが終わるまではそういうことにしておけよ。正直、こっちも自由に動かせるのはこの国の権力者だけでな。教会の実動部隊は動かせない。動かすときは最後の一手。決着をつけるタイミングだけだ。なんで、それまで使い勝手のいい駒が欲しかったんだよ。
つまり、今だけ私たちは対等ということですか？
ああ、互いに助け合っていこうぜ。とは言っても、ことが終われば立場も元通りだ。後々いい生活がしたいってんなら、尻でも振りまくるんだな。俺に媚びを売れば売るほど、ジジイへの覚えも良くなる。てめえ程度の三下には、一生に一度あるかないかのチャンスだぜ。
Like even in their first meeting, he's calling Miss Noelle a waste of space. Come on. Executors might enjoy executive authority in the field, but their position within the church hierarchy is relatively low. Their unique privileges and freedoms come at the price of any opportunity for advancement. They are disposable soldiers traveling from battlefield to battlefield until one claims their life. As such, Mario's offer represents an unbelievable stroke of fortune. However, Noelle knows better than to take it at face value. As attractive as the prospect of promotion might be, she has no guarantee he will keep his word. Above all else, he clearly views her with contempt. She resents being ordered around by a child less than half her age, and while she might not realize it, she also has a fundamental dislike of church officials. Little, if anything, could ever make him likable in her eyes.
なんだ、嬉しくねえのかよ。ここは喜んで俺の靴を舐めるところじゃねえか。メス犬のくせに反応悪いなてめえ。犬っていうより豚だったか。
This guy is just, yeah, he's very foul.
いえ、そんなことないですよ。降って湧きすぎた幸運に慣れていないだけというか。それより、出世の話なら、あの子はどうなんです？ 今でも信じられないけど、本当に磯を倒しちゃいましたよね。これであの子の待遇とか上がっちゃうんですか？何しろ初の27層殺しなんですし。
ああ、バカ言ってんじゃねえぞターキ。たとえ国を揺るがすような怪物だろうとな、吸血鬼殺しで役職が上がるかよ。
Mario answers with withering scorn. Noelle's resentment only deepens, but she feels, a sense of relief. CL can hunt down the greatest trophy an Exeter can claim at the head of one of the dead Apostle Lords, and it still won't earn her a moment's reprieve. But
だいたい初めての話でもねえしな。
はい。
this time, Noelle's reaction is one of genuine surprise. The acting prelate, so out of place in this eastern land, looks out across the crater.
だから初めてじゃねえんだよ。あの女の27層殺しは。森と城を含めて、これで3体目だ。
After the forest and the castle. So CL has defeated 3 of them. Jesus. As he recounts the accomplishments of Noelle's absent comrade, his eyes are cold.
ただいまーす。あれ、下からちらっと見えた可愛いお嬢さんは？
ガリウスに送らせた。今後の打ち合わせもあるからな。埋葬期間の方は話にならねえが、あの女は分かりやすい。人参ぶら下げりゃ死ぬまで走る玉だ。で、そっちはどうだ？
いやー、なんも残っていませんわ。使徒にとっての聖典、吸血鬼の痕跡ってやつ？死体も残ってないですし、あの代行者が回収しちまったみたいですね。
またかよ、あの甘。戦利品はきっちり上納するもんだろうが、組織の上下関係なめてんのか？
いやー、そんなわけのわからないものを押し付けられても困りますけどね。餅は餅や、化け物は化け物殺しにでいいじゃないっすか。
だから、化け物殺しが化け物になったら困るんだよ。いい。てめえはしばらくここの監督だ。明日にはこの土地の持ち主様が来るから顔合わせとけ。俺は町の把握がてら神祖の様子を見てくる。定時連絡忘れないようにな。
え、坊ちゃんが直々にそんな地味な肉体労働？俺の仕事ですよ、それ。
死ぬほどクソだな、安藤。神祖の尾行なんざてめえに任せられるか。一日であの世行きだ。
So at least he knows, right?
坊ちゃん、そんなに俺を大切に。
まだ駒の替えがねえからな。死なれたら俺が疲れる。人員が増えたらてめえに任せるから安心しろ。
So basically, he needs you right now. Yes, so you can't die, but you can die later.
まあそういう理由っすよね。でも坊ちゃんならうまくいくんですか？基本的に貧弱なただのクソガキですよね、坊ちゃん。
魔術だの秘跡だのに頼らない時点でてめえらよりマシだろうよ。余震波見つかってもあれとは顔見知りだ。殺されることはね。
数奇表のボンボンが吸血鬼と顔見知りって、それスキャンダルどころの話じゃないですよね。
Yeah, this kid says like, we go way back, by the way. Like, dude, you're 11 years old. What? The boy ignores his subordinates blabbering and walks off into the night. He has a reconnaissance to do, preparations to make, and afterwards a vampire princess to visit, a woman he met So long ago that she has all but faded from memory. Day number 6, Crimson Vestiges. How many days did we have again? Was it like 13, 14, right? Or I guess we are nearly halfway. Soft rays of sunlight steer me from sleep. My eyes are closed, but I can sense a serenity surrounding me through my skin. The air is cool, as if nudging me to wake. It feels like it's going to be a beautiful sunny day.
ここは
I'm lying in my bed, my glasses neatly placed next to my pillow. I'm not surrounded by extreme cold, and I don't feel any debris pressing down on my back. I found myself in a room in the Tono mansion. By force of habit, I put on my glasses before looking around. I take a deep breath, filling my lungs with fresh air. I hear the hands of a clock ticking, offering a rhythm to the chirping of the birds outside. The sunlight streaming in through the window is so pure I can almost hear the rays of sparkle.
そうか俺は
I've returned to my normal life. My thoughts are still a mess and my joints still ache, but at least things are back to the way they should be. After witnessing the gruesome vision of hell that was that supernatural encounter, this morning feels like happiness itself. For an insignificant human like me, there is no greater reward
おはようご
than...
ざいます。四季様。
The sudden greeting startles me into an upright position. I look over to find Hisui standing at the attention in front of the door.
翡翠
申し訳ありません。四季様がなかなかお気づきになられませんので、こちらから声をおかけしたのですが。
いやこっちこそごめん
That caught me off guard. My heart is still pounding.
あれまだ7時前だけど
はい。四季様のお目覚めには少しばかり早い時間です。
だよねじゃあ翡翠は何をしに来たんだ
四季様を起こしに参りました。明葉様からここ2日間の事情を説明してもらいますので、テコを使ってでも連れてくるようにとことづかっております。
なんだって
What are we gonna do? Akiha, in these past 2 days, explanation. Though I hear the words, it's as if they lost all meaning. I spend about 10 seconds pondering them, resisting the temptation to abandon rational thought entirely. No matter how hard I try, there's no excuse I can find for the past 2 days I skipped school. I broke curfew basically. I went AWOL on Akiha. She was already pretty mad when I didn't make it home before dark. I dread to imagine the fury I'll face this time. But honestly though, like yes, because the roots are Arcuade and CL, like I actually thought that we're gonna get something like she's gonna be like super angry, especially like the first day. Then he went back and then yeah, basically like the second day or third day, right? He like stuff started happening and then he couldn't go home. I thought like she would be like super angry. But maybe when we get her own, I guess, route, then maybe it's gonna be a different style or different basically different scenes that we're gonna have. I mean, because right now it's kind of like very calm. She gets angry, but and then it's okay, right? It's just like that. I'm a dead man walking. I can't think of anything to say to Akiha that could possibly get me out of this.
あのさ翡翠控えめに言って明葉のやつ怒ってる
さあ、 どうでしょうか。
I mean, probably not angry enough, right?
それは四季様が直にお確かめください。
Hisui sounds coldly unconcerned with my plight. If I had known things would turn out like this, I'd have done everything to get back.
いや、ちょっと待った。それ以前に、なんで部屋で眠ってるんだ俺。
いいえ、四季様はお帰りになられた後、疲れているからと自室でお休みになられたのですが。
俺が自分の足でここまで。
はい。昨夜の10時過ぎにご帰宅なされた折、出迎えた姉さんが死ぬほど疲れている、起きるまで起こさないでほしいと言っていると伝言を受けたまわったと。
I don't remember any of that, but I can't imagine Hisui is lying to me. Maybe CL dropped me off at the front gates and I walked the rest of the way here. After that brutal battle, I probably wasn't totally aware of my surroundings.
いや、というか。
My memories remain fully intact. Arcade, Vlov, CL, I remember them all. I'll erase your memories of this day. That's what CL told me, but it looks like she let me off the book. The hook, I mean. Sorry. Even so, that doesn't change the fact that CL and Noelle must be long gone and now that Vlov has been taken care of.
四季様。
ああ、いや、そうだった。思い出した。すぐに行くから、秋葉にはできるだけ落ち着くように言っておいてくれると嬉しいか
な。申し訳ありません。善処いたしますが、成果はほぼないものとお考えください。
I see. Things are so bad that not even Hisui and Kohaku's support would work in my favor. And at any rate, I should get back up. I won't get anything done by staying in bed. A mild dizziness washes over me as soon as I stand up. My body hurts all over, no doubt due to the wounds I suffered last night. I've got all kinds of cuts and bruises and my muscles ache from overexertion. My skin spasms with every movement and a low burning pain courses through my body. Of course, if there is anything I should be surprised about, it's the fact that I lived to see another morning. It's a wonder I survived, considering all the reckless stuff I did.
四季様。
ごめん、ちょっと立ちくらみ。着替えたら行くから、翡翠は先に行っててくれ。大丈夫、すっぽかしたりしないから。
はい。それではお待ちしております。
Hisui bows deeply and leaves the room. It's Sunday, so there is no school today. I take off the uniform that I've been wearing since yesterday and change into regular clothes. I am not excited for what's about to come, but I brought this on myself. All I can do is to brace myself as best as I can for my audience with Her Royal Highness Akiha. Royal Highness. I go down to the first floor, pass through the lobby, lit brightly by the morning sun, and arrive at the east wing. On the other side of this door is a terrifying demon, eagerly waiting to hear her pitiful brother's excuses. No, this is no time to be whimpering like a fool. Regardless of the circumstances, I skipped school and didn't come home. It's only natural that Akiha would want an explanation. I should apologize properly, I guess, right? Yeah.
そうだな。それが一番いいと思う。
I can tell her about Arcuator of Love. It just sound like a bunch of nonsense, and I shouldn't get Akia involved in this mess anyway. So the truth is a no-go, but at the very least, I owe her an earnest apology.
よし、行くぞ。
I take a deep breath and open the door to the parlor.
おはようございます、兄さん。不思議と、ずいぶん久しぶりな気がしますね。
Akiha sets her fiery gaze on me, communicating loud and clear just how angry she is. Her hostility is already at full strength.
やあ、おはよう、アキハ。
挨拶は結構ですから、そこに座ってください。ええ、いろいろと長くなるはずですものね。
There is an absolute irresistible force in Akia's words that shuts me down. Yet I see a glint in her eyes that suggests that she is enjoying this. They're glowing as if this is her long-awaited opportunity to lock up a criminal she's been chasing for years.
兄さん。
おう、座りますとも。
All thoughts of escape have been dispersed by Akia's glower. I endure the pain surging through my body and sit down on the sofa.
座りましたよ。
言わずともわかります。妙な態度でこちらの規制をそがないでください。卑怯です。
なんで卑怯なんだ？
卑怯でしょ。そんな顔をされたら気が緩む。
Akiha stops herself mid-sentence with a cough and then sharpens her glare further yet.
兄さん、早速ですが、おとといと昨日のお話を聞かせていただけませんか？
Akiha composes herself, elegantly taking her teacup into her hand. Although she phrased it as a question, it was unmistakably a command. But as her older brother, I just can't let her know about what happened. I'd rather she hate me than have her worry about me.
それなんだけど、アキハ。
はい。何でしょう。
率直に言って、事情は説明できないんだ。
The shattering of porcelain fills the room as Akia's teacup falls from her hand onto the table. No, it'd be more accurate to say that she deliberately dropped it.
アキハ様。ああ、ごめんなさい、スイ。片付けてもらえる？
Without another word, Hisui begins cleaning up the spilled tea and the shards of the exorbitantly expensive-looking teacup. I look on awkwardly while Akia's stare continues to pierce through me. Hisui finishes cleaning and goes into the kitchen.
それで、兄さん。
何？
この2日間の出来事を詳しく話していただけますか？
Akiha is not giving up. She's still trying to get me to talk. But there's no way I can tell her what happened. Not only for my sake, but for hers too. Akiha can never know the truth.
アキハには余計な心配をさせて悪かったと思ってる。連絡を入れなかったことも謝る。だけど、話せないことは話せない。
私に悪いと思っているのに話せないんですね、兄さんは。弁明もしないのですか？
いや、それは。
There's a lot of stuff I'd love to clarify, but
言い訳のしようがないので。でもこの2日間悪いことはしていない。そう信じたい。
I can only describe this past few days as an endless flurry of death and carnage. But I want to believe that I made the right choice. I got to help our Kuwait, of course, but I don't regret any of the choices I made in the past few days. Even if we weren't fast enough to save everyone, there will be no more talk of blood-drained murder victims in the nightly news.
ごめんな、アキハ。迷惑をかけるけど、これ以上は聞かないでくれ。
Akia stares deep into my eyes. An uncomfortable silence fills the space between us.
そうですね。考えてみれば、兄さんにも事情があるのでしょうし、私がそれに深く干渉することはできませんものね。
悪い。そう言ってもらえると助かる。
わかりました。この件に関して、これ以上の追及は勘弁して差し上げます。連絡をいただけなかった点については、私にも落ち度がありますから。
落ち度なんて、そんなのアキハにないだろ
う。携帯電話を取り上げたのは私です。あれがあれば、ズボラな兄さんでも連絡ぐらいはしたのではありませんか？
I mean, it's kinda your fault, yes. Looks like she doesn't know that my phone was secretly returned to me quite some time ago.
ですが、それも今回だけです。今後はこのようなことは控えてください。兄さんは遠野家の唯一の男性なんですから、もう少しご自分の立場を理解していただかないと困ります。良くない外聞が広まってしまったら、遠野家の今後の人付き合いにも影響がありますし。
いやー、それこそ問題ないだろう。俺が何しようと興味も持たないって、あっちの方々は。だいたい遠野の跡取りは秋葉なんだから、家のことを思うなら俺をよそに出すなり、遠野の家にふさわしい婿養子でも見つければいいのに。
I met with silence once more. I wonder what might have caused it this time.
どうした？気分でも悪いのか、秋葉。
結構です。私を気遣う余裕があるのでしたら、ご自分の体調を気にしてください。慢性的な貧血持ちなんですから、兄さんは。
She's right. I do collapse frequently due to my anemia.
ともかく、あまりお一人で屋敷を出ないでください。そうでなくとも、近頃の町は物騒なんです。兄さんみたいにぼーっとしている人は、通り魔に襲ってくださいと言っているようなものなんですから。
それなら大丈夫。あんな事件、二度と起きないよ。
Our town had been beset by a serial killer. Called the Mordane Vampire in the news, the killer lurked in darkness, striking terror into the hearts of men. No suspects had been found. But all of that is in the past now.
吸血鬼はいないってことだよ。その犯人はもう捕まったんだ。
そうなんですか。それは良い知らせですが、兄さん、よくそんなことを知っていますね。
This is kind of stupid, yeah. Him saying this and then he's probably gonna say he cannot elaborate, right? He cannot explain it.
ああ、たまたま逮捕現場に居合わせたというか。
Saying those words make my smile, really. It's technically the truth, one born of an incredible series of coincidences. I guess it's true though, right? Because he was there when Vlov died. So much happened during those 2 days I spent with Arcade. Thinking back on it, it still feels like a dream, but at any rate, the monster that made its nest in this town is gone. I can't deny being somewhat proud of my involvement.
兄さん、どうしたんです？急に嬉しそうな顔をして。
別に何でもない。ただ終わったんだなってようやく実感できた。
The weight lifted from my chest. As I say those words, put a smile on my face. Ultimately, it seems that Akia has accepted my excuses. I thank her as I stand up.
いや、安心したらお腹が減ってきた。朝食をもらってきてもいい？
私に許可を求める必要はありません。朝食まで管理する気はありませんから、ご自由にとってください。琥珀なら厨房で朝食の支度をしているでしょうし。
サンキュー。じゃあ遠慮なく。
I make to head for the door and then... A wave of dizziness hits me again. This is bad. My fatigue and fever seem to have gotten worse.
待ってください、兄さん。先ほどから顔色が優れないようでしたが、今のではっきりしました。
ああ、実は少し熱っぽい。
I almost said it was nothing, but there is no point in acting tough. It'd probably just make Akia worry even more and more anyway.
そう謝る必要はありません。お体が優れないのは兄さんのせいではないでしょう。琥珀は朝食の支度をしていますから、荒木先生を呼びましょうか。翡翠、連絡をお願い。今朝は楼閣の方にいるはずよ。
かしこまりました。
荒木先生ってあの人を呼んでどうするんだよ。というかいるの？あの博士。
兄さん、くれぐれも先生を博士などと呼ばないように。調子に乗ってしばらく正気を失いますから。荒木先生は昨夜うちに泊まっていたんです。まだ帰っていないようだし、兄さんの体を見てもらいましょう。あの方、ああ見えて外科の医師でもあるんです。ここで暮らすのなら頻繁に会う人ですから、これを機に親睦を深めてください。
外科。
I'm about to say that I'm not injured, but I stopped myself. After all, I have 100 abrasions underneath these clothes. The problem is that if I get examined here, Akia will find out about them.
診察なら俺の方から行くよ。あの人、楼閣にいるんだな。
Wait, we have an annex?
ここで結構です。楼閣は遠いですから。すぐに来ますから、軽く熱と脈拍を測ってもらいなさい。解熱剤は、いえ、薬なら琥珀に頼んだ方がいいかしら。兄さん、何ですかそんなにそわそわして。まさかその年になって診察が苦手なんですか？
診察には慣れている。そういうことじゃなくて。
はあ、では荒木先生が苦手とか？
苦手というかついていけない系だろあの人は。だからそういう話でもなくて。
では何だというのです。不満があるのでしたらはっきりと口にしたらどうですか？
Voice my concern clearly. Be careful what you wish for.
ここで服脱いでいいのか？俺診察の時は全部脱ぐけど。
全部ってつまり全裸ですか？
And now she's flustered. No, I'm not a pervert. Looks like I didn't explain myself very well.
いや、さすがに全裸にはならないだろう。普通は上だけ。
ですよね。上着だけということでしょうか。
I make a face that says, what else would there be? Akia gets up from the sofa without another word and heads toward the door. She seems to have gotten the message.
席を外しますから、診察が終わり次第食堂にどうぞ。私は午後から外せない会食があるので外出しますが、私が留守だからといって羽目を外さないようお願いします。
Akia leaves the room. What a relief. That was a little awkward, but it looks like I'll be able to get through this without Akia finding out about my injuries. I wait by myself in the parlor. After about 10 minutes, I see Arak approaching through the window facing the courtyard. She cheerfully cuts across the grass as someone seems to be in a good mood. But if she's coming from the courtyard, it doesn't mean the annex is outside the mansion proper.
Hi! Ohayo-chan!
Okay, so let us take a break here. And by the way, I just realized we saw a spider, right? Spider when we finished the battle with Vlov. And what is the name of this sensei right here? Dr. Arak? Arachnid? Okay. This is yeah, this is gonna be something. She's gonna be having a big role here. Probably, most likely. Arak spider. I wonder though. We'll see. But I'm kind of getting excited because I did not really expect that. Or maybe think of her as maybe being something big. Maybe, but we'll see. We'll see, right? So anyways, we're gonna continue this and do more of Tsukihime, A Piece of Blue Glass Moon, in the next one. So I'll just see you then, guys. Bye-bye.